Hello everyone and welcome back into another episode of Wonderworld Inside Planet Coaster 2. Now, I know what you're thinking, it's been 2 months since the first episode, why have we suddenly started again now? Well, that's because I was ill. I was dying for about a month and then I have only just remembered that I need to record it. So yeah, I apologise for that. But anyway, you may have noticed that our roller coaster we built last episode has indeed disappeared. Well, that is because I just thought it was generically boring. So we're making a new one. As you can see, I went for a Woody here. We were building it. And then it started raining. So yeah, we turned that off. But yeah, you can see I'm going for like a classic versus like the first bit classic and then mixed with modern, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I was hoping that maybe we could turn it into like an RMC in a later episode. But overall, I did it. As you can see here, I just finished the brakes. I dug the whole area out. I think it went for a test run, if I can remember correctly. Yeah, it went for a test run, as you can see here. But I overall just decided that it wasn't that good. So yeah, we deleted it. So I tried to go again to build another Woody. As you can see, this one's a little bit taller and it goes into the ground a bit more, so it makes that big first drop. Just impressive. It's massive. But yeah, it didn't work as well. So we tried to find another coaster, and then eventually we went with the LIM family launch coaster. As you can see, I'm just building the brake run here. I always think it's good to start with the brake run, so then you know where you're going with your coaster, if that makes sense. But anyway, we dip it into the hole we just dug. I think that launch is to about 30 miles an hour on the first launch, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. So I was just finishing this up. I think it's a quite good layout for a family type thing. Just linked up there. We're digging out the area, as you can see. Oh, why am I commentating like this? Anyway, yeah, that went for that first test, and as you can see, it was pretty good. Yeah, I changed a couple of speeds there on the launch. Yeah, pretty good. So I decided to go on with it. Now you may be wondering, oh, what theme are you going to do it as? Well, I don't know. You'll have to watch the video, won't you? And then I'll tell you. Anyway, I'm just adding another train to it so it can run at maximum capacity. But anyway, while I'm building this, there's nothing really to talk about. I'm just moving over. Universal Bedford has officially been accepted, essentially, because Universal just put a trademark in for their name in Bedford, but it's under the class as theme parks. It's under class 41, I think it was, which includes theme parks, water parks, all that type of stuff, which is pretty exciting, you know. So we might be actually seeing these big, massive rides like Velocicoaster and stuff. Obviously not Velocicoaster, because that's in, where is that? I don't know where that is. I think it's in Florida or Orlando. Anyway, yeah, we're going to see these big, massive rides that Universal makes that are really good, you know. So yeah, very exciting news there. As you can see here, now what I'm doing is I'm just building a little backing mountain to make some sort of you know how terrain coasters, for example, like Nemesis at Alton Towers, or sorry, I say Nemesis Reborn, sorry. Just like that type of coaster where it goes dips in and out of the terrain and stuff like that. You may be wondering what I'm doing here. Well, I want to try and make this park as realistic as possible, so we're currently building some transfer tracks or maintenance bays that we'll never actually use because Planet Coaster 2 only involved transfer tracks on one ride, and there's not even really transfer tracks, they're more like switch tracks. But yeah, anyway, I'm currently now building the station, and if you can tell, you probably can't, but we are going for a type of medieval theme, and you might be wondering how you're going to do that. There's no medieval stuff in the game currently, which, by the way, Frontier, I know you're not watching this, but still, it's a little bit stupid. Please give us the old themes, because just the more themes the merrier, you know. You could redo them with the graphics. I know it's a lot of work, but you learn a lot of money from it. Not money. Hopefully it's in a free update. Oh god, I've given them ideas. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just building these column things, because obviously they're not in the actual game, so I've had to do with a makeshift thing. I was trying to get the spacing all correct and stuff like that, but eventually it worked. I think I went for a 6-foot gap. I don't know. Anyway, the future of this park, let's talk about that, shall we? hopefully, if all goes well, this will turn into, I don't know if you know, like, digital, like, what am I saying? Everyone knows Digital Dan if you're into the theme park world, don't they? If you've seen that Digital Dan's Isle of Adventure series, I want, obviously not a direct copy, but I want to go for something like that, where it's like different areas with different themes, and like it's got like a, you know, Corvus, you know how all of his parks have like stories to them. I want to do something like that, you know, where it's not just a park, it's got like a genuine like theme to it and storyline. I want to do something like that, so hopefully we can. I'm not going to name any of these coasters myself, hopefully. I'm going to leave it down to you guys, but if obviously no one gives me a name, then obviously I'll have to name it myself eventually. Hopefully I do want the park to remain as Wonderworld, but if anyone thinks of a different name for it, then that would be really appreciated. If it's good, you know, you could name the park. But yeah, I think I'm going to do the next part 2 of this is obviously going to be continuing this and stuff, because it's not fully done. Spoiler alert, I know. Whoa. But anyway, yeah, this I want to do like a medieval theme, a Viking theme. We're going to do like a Greek theme, obviously, because that's one of the themes. We're going to do I don't know for sure, but I definitely want to do like a medieval part of the park, a Viking part of the park, and a Greek part of the park. Hopefully there's a water park, but if I do a water park, that'll be like one of the last things, because I can't remember correctly, but I don't think we're getting the physics update up until March. And by the time me recording this and doing this voiceover, it's the 9th of February. So we've got quite a while to go. But anyway, pass holder day at Chessington's coming up soon, so yeah, I'm gonna be there. If obviously you may not recognise me, because obviously I don't think I've done a face reveal. I also don't know, but yeah, I will be there. So if you recognise my voice, then say hi. If I have done I think I have done a face reveal, but it was like 2 years ago, so I don't look anything like, Jesus Christ, just the image in my head. But yeah, because I got a Merlin pass for Christmas, so oh yippee, we'll be hopefully doing some Fort Park updates and vlogs. Yeah, I'll definitely be going on Hyperia, because I didn't get the chance to do that, because I think I last went to Fort Park on April what was it, 16th or 17th, the day after Hyperia first tested, which is really annoying. But yeah, so I haven't had the chance to go on Hyperia yet, so hopefully we'll be going sometime in March, so because the opening day is the 28th, so maybe sometime in April actually, hopefully opening weekend. But hey, yeah, definitely want to go on Hyperia though. As you can see, what I'm doing now is just adding a little bit more of scenery to the, sorry about that. Anyway, adding some scenery to the little station, and I'm currently doing the fences around it, because you know, we don't want anyone getting hurt now, do we? These may change as the park goes on, maybe like bigger gates if I want to add on to this area, like one big area, rather than just multiple gates of, you know what I mean. But hopefully they may change during the building part of the park. But what I'm doing now is I'm adding some rocks to the actual ride area, because I thought it looked a little bit plain. No one likes a plain ride area now, do they? But anyway, yeah, so I'm just trying to add I am adding some trees to it, just to give it that little bit of like edited scenery and like a little bit of an overgrown vibe, if you know what I mean. Because at the end of the day, this is medieval, and a lot of medieval stuff was overgrown because I didn't have the right. Okay, I don't even know what I'm saying at this point, but yeah, quite a lot of medieval things are overgrown because they didn't have the right stuff or I don't know. I don't know my reasoning. All I know is that if they were overgrown, okay, or at least the castles I've been to have been overgrown. But yeah, here's the queue line. Spoiler alert right here. The queue line is not finished or whatsoever. I think all I did was add some like torches to it and customize the floor. The only type of scenery there is to do with the queue is that shield and sword. Yeah. Now I'm just adding a little barrier here because it looked open, too open. All it is it may not look like it, but yeah, I'm trying to do like a little medieval calf. So they've got the massive flame pit to do the food, some torches to separate the cooking bit and the seating area. Putting up some pillars for decoration. There's the roof going in. But I ran into a problem, you see, because here's me putting the table in. But once I go to put the seats down, you can see, oh yeah, I can't do that without a path. So I've had to put a path in there, and I thought, oh yeah, one streak looks stupid. So I've had to do the whole thing as a path. But then I've gone to do a plaza, and guess what? None of it's connected, because I didn't want it to be connected. I don't want to start people going in there. So it looks a little bit stupid, if you know. But it had to be done, unfortunately. Anyway, it's just being coloured a little bit like a darkish colour, because I was trying to get the same colour as the castle station building I did, but as you can see in a minute, I didn't do that very well. But it still suits the vibe, so we're keeping it. But yeah, there's the little cafe area done. Just, is it a calf? Did they have calves in the medieval times? I don't know at this point. Hopefully they had calves, otherwise it wouldn't make sense. But yeah, there's a little house building that I just realised as me recording this hasn't put a roof over it, so it's only a backdrop anyway, it doesn't really matter. Here's me building the plaza area. As you can see, they don't connect, so I've just rounded them off a little bit. It does look a little bit stupid, but we can live with it, it's okay. So here's the benches going in, and then I realised that they are all unequal, so I had to put some more in, and now it looks a bit overcrowded, but oh well. And then we put some restaurants in. We put a Chief Beef and a Cosmic Cow in there. Just decorated them as well. I have realised now that I'm actually blocking the backdrop. But oh well. So that's the time lapse done. So I will see you in real time to look at the coaster and have a coaster POV. Bye bye. And hello, we're back. As you saw in the time lapse, we've now completely finished the ride, the scenery, and the surrounding area. So let's take a look and let's get a POV of this ride, shall we? Here is the lake type of thing. I have plans for it, if you're wondering why there's still an island in the middle. Don't worry about that. Here we have a little... That's all scenery at the back, but there's the actual restaurants you can order from. There's tables surrounding it. If you come here though, however, here is the ride station and the queue line. I know the queue line's not themed, don't worry, we'll get into that in a different episode, but this video footage is already currently an hour and a half long, so we gotta end it sometime. So part 2, technically 3, part 2 of this build, part 3 of the thing we'll be releasing. Here is the ride. You can see the surrounding area's got these barbed wires. I'm going for the queue line because obviously there's nothing here other than this decoration. But the station's not really decorative, but like, how are you gonna decorate this? It's a castle. Here's ride vehicles. We went for a LIM family coaster, and here's the POV. And I'm gonna shut up now. As you can see here, we have got the transfer tracks for realism. Anyway, here is the area. I'm gonna say this is fully done other than some lights and stuff. It does run 2 trains at a time, and it's like kind of a terrain coaster. I might add some more leaves and some lights, and then that'll be the area complete of the ride area. Maybe, hopefully the theming and stuff will finish in the next episode. And then we can move on to our next ride, which will probably either be behind it or on this side. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed episode 2 of Wonderworld, as you can see here. I have actually closed the park off for guests because I do want to rework this car park. The entrance will stay the same, but I'm going to rework the car park because it's more like for actual plaza side, and the entrance to the car park will be like over here somewhere. But yeah, I will see you in episode 2. Bye bye.